So hello, my name is Dr. Virginia Ortiz. I am an oral surgeon and the founder of BAMO. My startup is based on an oral gel that is there to alleviate oral dryness. And so basically, as an oral surgeon, I saw that there's an underserved population when it comes to oral dryness, and that's what motivated me to produce a gel that hopefully serves an unmet need. So I heard about the Sitem Startup Club through my professional network. So my external CFO recommended it because it's one of the medtech startup accelerators, and I thought that it would be instrumental to accelerate Balmo's growth. Well, I come from a clinical background, so I'm an oral surgeon, so already having the change from a clinician to the corporate side was definitely a challenge, then it's still a learning curve. So that's potentially one of the biggest challenges that I had when encountering the corporate side of BAMO. I think the Sitem Startup Club definitely allows for a lot of networking opportunities and allows for a lot of resources to be able to also be implemented within the whole entire journey of a startup from the beginning until later on. So that has definitely been instrumental for the growth of my startup, especially being a solo founder. I think potentially, again, developing a business acumen, I think it's very difficult to go from a clinician side where I understand very much the problem and potentially now have found a solution for this problem, but understanding also the further concepts such as fundraising, regulatory aspects, etc., is definitely the biggest growth that I've had so far. I need to think about that for a minute. I think, honestly, potentially the name. I remember I was brainstorming with my friends and I knew that I wanted a very catchy and I wanted a short name, something that would be easily articulated in any language because I wanted to be an international product at the end of the day. And I remember having more of an onomatopoeia sense to my name, which I remember my friends saying, no, no way you can use that. And that's why now I think that's probably the funniest encounter so far within my journey. So finding the name that is now Balmo. So for me personally, definitely having a person that I can reach out whenever I need an advice or when I need a contact, that has definitely been extremely helpful, especially not coming from this networking community of a medtech setup. I think that is the most crucial aspect that has helped me personally within my startup journey so far. I already had a thought about this. I would say innovative, very familiar in a way, and very supportive. I think those three words. Absolutely. So I would definitely recommend the Sitem Startup Club to any early stage medtech company, whether it's medtech or biotech, any within the healthcare sector. I think that is your main focus, and I think that there are not a lot of startup hubs like this that promote specifically that area because there's a lot of aspects to it. So I would absolutely recommend it when it comes to regulatory navigation through regulatory aspects, whether it's fundraising, networking opportunities, or just having a person you can reach out to say, look, I'm stuck in this. What can I do? How can you help me? I think for me, the highlight was the pitching event in November. I unfortunately live in Zurich, so that's why I'm not often here. I don't know if I should be saying this, which is, you can cut this out otherwise. But I think the pitching event was very impactful for me in having those networking opportunities, getting feedback, seeing how the product comes across, how people engage with one, how one also represents the company at the end of the day. I thought that was very, very helpful to me and definitely a great experience that I can definitely be thankful for.
Wieso spielt die jetzt erst ins Ding?
Ja, vielleicht hat sie da drauf gedrückt, oder? Vielleicht. Das ist nicht schlimm.
Also, ich frage nicht mehr. Du antwortest einfach, sobald du bist.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, es ist schon am Laufen.
Ah, die ganze Zeit.
Bloopers.
What do you like about the Sitem? Yes, ma'am. Stell dir vor. Okay. Balmo ist ein innovatives Gel, was gegen Mundtrockenheit eigentlich helfen sollte oder soll. Nee, das ist schlecht. Es hilft gegen Mundtrockenheit. What's wrong? Oh, warte mal, okay. Nee, die Wortwahl ist sehr wichtig. Okay, also.